Be the nickelback today. Second down and 11. And again, the Bears swarming in aggressively to drop Dickerson. Hartenstein and Todd Bell drop him for yet another loss. And down to 3-4 here. They've got Simmons in. David Simmons in at linebacker as well. The pitch to Dickerson. Dickerson has running room on the right side and may have picked up the first down. He's over the 25. And from a 3rd and 15, Dickerson has turned it into a Rams first down. With Bears defensive coach is really showing some new things this afternoon. Ferragamo on first down. It is out for Barry Redden. Redden to lose one tackler. Wilson has a first down to the 39. A flag is down on the play. It's Chuck Herberling.
Illegal use of the offense. No number. First down.
No numbers. There's somebody out there with no number. I think it might have been Barber.
The U-back from the wing position now steps up on the left wing. Blitz from Harris. The pass to Dickerson. Dickerson shakes loose from Singletary and has the first down to the 41-yard line. And Eric Dickerson, and the cliche of modern football, is a load for the Rams. Farmer in motion. To the short side, almost intercepted by Wilson. Intended for the tight end Barber. Bears had good pressure on Ferragamo and nearly had an interception. The man who gets the start. He came in relief of Evans a week ago. They give us to Matt Suey. He's got running room on the right side. Turns it upfield to the 24-yard line. Unit. Both teams hurt in the secondary. 2nd and a yard. Payton has it. And then some. Walter Payton, and he could not stay in bounds. Trying to dance down the sideline, is forced out by Newsom at the 40-yard line. 7. Suey in motion off the wing. Short pass to Payton. Payton picks up about 5, is met by Collins, number 50, and number 55, Eckern, and the linebacker Owens. All 3 linebackers are in. Play action. McMahon can't find an open man. The Rams pick that up well. Now to Payton. Payton down the sidelines, out of bounds with a first down in Rams territory at the 35, where Jim Collins forced him out.
And to throw a block, he sees McMahon start to roll out, takes off down the field, and he is such a good pass receiver. Never drops a pass, goes down the sideline, little high step, and it's another first down for the Chicago Bears.
Off the wing right comes Payton. A little change there with the give to Suey. Suey turns it upfield off tackle over the 30-yard line. A gain of about 7 for Matt Suey. Opening offensive series for the Bears there at the Rams 28. Out of the shotgun. In motion McKinnon. Incomplete, intended for the tight end Moorhead. On the coverage with Ivory Sully, number 37, the nickelback. Short and to the left. And almost the way it moved through the air looked like it had been tipped, but I don't believe it was, Johnny.
I think Thomas may have scuffed his foot. He might have not hit that ball right because
Leroy Irvin in the punt returning department for the Rams today. Irvin out with a groin injury. Good kick by Parsons. Backs up Johnson to the 37. He gets away from the first man. Johnson's got a lot of room. Now finally, Hilgenberg hauls him down at the 40-yard line. And the punter, Bob Parsons, was right there with Hilgenberg. So Johnny is 4 of 9, 30 yards. And they have the ball in Bears territory after the punt return. Hartenstein making the stop on Eric Dickerson. 7. Second down, long 5, Dickerson. And a good diving, slashing tackle by Otis Wilson. And then Jim Osborne getting a piece of him from behind. Stopped him short of the first down. A gain of about 2.5 for Dip and Nuts. Early going. Third down play, and there they are again. Singletary putting the stop on Eric Dickerson with a hard shoulder tackle that gained him only about a half a yard. And it'll be 4th down. That was an excellent defensive series. And see what Los Angeles does on 4th down. Oh, the pass up the middle is incomplete. And Singletary had the blitz on Ferragamo. The intended receiver was Henry Ellard, the rookie from Fresno State, number 80. But the pass was off the mark thanks to pressure from this guy. And it was in motion behind the ball. McMahon flares it out to Suey. Suey with blockers in front, cuts it into the middle of the field, hit from behind and knocked forward for an additional 4 or 5 yards. Reggie Doss made the tackle from their own 39. Short drop, quick pass, Galt. Galt is dropped immediately, but he has the first down. It was Johnny Johnson, the cornerback, playing out of position today because of the injuries. On the 46. Walter Payton cuts it inside and gets to the 50-yard line for a pickup of about 4 on the play. McKinnon in motion. Blitz. He's got time. And he underthrows Willie Galt. And McMahon is upset with himself. A flag down back at the line of scrimmage. You could see a gesture of disgust on his part. And meanwhile, a penalty against the Bears. See if the Rams decline because the incompletion brings up 4th down. Out of uniform because of injury, wearing a jersey. Completed pass out the right side, a flag down. Farmer made the catch for first down yardage. Number 84, George Farmer, the second-year man from Southern. Let's see who the infraction is against because the Rams had first down yardage. Looks like they're going to take it back. It is offensive pass interference. 3rd down, Farmer in motion, a pitch to Dickerson. Dickerson cannot get running room again. Superb defensive play out the left side, and while he didn't make the tackle, it was Al Harris who forced the play, and it wound. He's standing a yard deep. Here they come, and he just got it away. Dunsmore was in close on him. McKinnon fair catches at the 48-yard line of the Chicago Bears, and they had a good rush and a near block. McMahon is 4 out of 7 passes. Gives it to Payton. Payton picks up another 5 to stay at his average for today to the 45-yard line. And now for an NFL Today report, let's find out what else is going on with Brent Musburger in New York.
Tim, you were talking about Eric Dickerson. Well, John Riggins is chasing him now in the touchdown race. Here is number 13 for the season, 2 behind Dickerson. The Redskins over the Cardinals by 14. Let's go back to Tim and Johnny.
All right, Brent, the Bears have a 2nd and a long 4 from the 45-yard line of the Los Angeles Rams. Scoreless football game here in Anaheim. Time winding down in the first half, 7:45 to play. And a collision between Payton and McMahon, a loose football that appears to have been recovered by the Rams, but let's wait and see. Sheeran is in for Doug Smith. The center, the pass out the left side to Preston Denard is complete to the 45-yard line. Leslie Frazier on the coverage. Dickerson, and it'll be close to the first down. As again, the Bears with good pursuit on Dickerson. Keys was there, along with the linebacker Singletary. Number 6 is standing at his 42-yard line. McKinnon back at the Bears' 10. And Misko looking over to the Rams sideline, wanting to make sure that he's got things set up the way John Robinson and the special teams coach want them. And angles for the far corner, and it is taken by McKinnon. He dropped the ball and now picks up a couple before he is stopped by Doug Barnett, number 96. So Chicago will be starting from deep in their own end. Team of offense. Defensively, they've been superb today, and the Rams have stopped the Bears. 2nd and about 11, and there's a sack. Youngblood getting Jim McMahon at the 3-yard line. And again, good coverage downfield. Routes run by the receiver. He's unhappy, that's clear. 3rd down from the 3-yard line, 3rd and long, and Suey digs out for a couple over the 5 to the 7, where Youngblood again makes the tackle. Not much of a rush. Parsons gets a short punt. It's taken on the fly by Johnson, and he dropped the ball, but it's out of bounds. What a break for the Rams. Johnson was hit by Richard Dent. He dropped the ball, but the ball went out of bounds, and the Rams will have excellent field position at the 31-yard line of Chicago, just a 33-yard punt. 2nd and 10 for the Rams. Remember, they've got Joe Sheeran in at center. They flare it out for Denard. Good blocking on the corner for Denard. A diving tackle by Dickerson, or he may have had enough room down the sideline to get to the end zone. At the Bears' 22-yard line. No score in the football game. 4:08 remaining first half.
Oh.
Dickerson sidesteps a tackle and then is stopped just over the 20, but he has a first down. Dickerson, the lone running back. Farmer in motion. Pitch out Dickerson. He's got blocking this time. Tries to turn it up and does, and gets to the 12-yard line. Singletary made the tackle. Barber and Hill, a pair of tight ends, used their brute strength to back up the Bear defenders. A game day. Third and a long yard. They go to Dickerson, and he's got the yard and then some, but is stopped at the 7-yard line by a swarm of tacklers led by Leslie Frazier and Mike Singletary. They pitch it right. Dickerson. Touchdown. Well, they kept pounding and pounding away with Eric Dickerson, who had gone over the 50-yard mark just a couple of plays back. And John Robinson, who, as you said earlier, said we got to stay with what we think we can do best, and we'll just stay with it till we make something happen. And have opened the scoring. This young man, 16th touchdown of the season.
And you can see the man in motion. You see Dennis Hara, number 60. He pulls out and throws a key block, and there's David Hill on the block onto the outside on Richardson, and there was no pursuit from the inside. Now from the front of the offense, you're going to get a good close-up look at it. All you see is a bunch of bodies, but once you see Dickerson turn up the field, and that's it. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
31 yards in 7 plays. They used up 3:12 on the clock. 7-yard touchdown run for Dickerson, who's now got 62 yards on 20 carries. And you're sharp-eyed to pick it up. McMahon under pressure.
There's
another one.
Oh, he's 1 for 2 this year, left-handed.
But he really had the heat on that time. 19 seconds left in the half. McMahon rolling this time. Now he's trying to get somebody deep, but goes short. It's intercepted. Number 50, Jim Collins, brings it into the 21-yard line, and there are 8 seconds left. The Rams have got time to make something happen here. That was not a good pass.
I don't think he even saw Collins.
Again, but of course have only 8 seconds to accomplish it. Deep drop for Ferragamo. Good coverage deep. Throws to the end zone anyway, and it is touchdown, Preston Denard. Leslie Frazier on the coverage, and Preston Denard made a diving grab of the deflected ball.
I'm not so sure he caught that ball.
I am not either, Johnny, and I'm...
Okay, now here Ferragamo gets plenty of time because he wants to go to the right, has time to throw it. He just throws it down the field, and you'll get a look at Frazier, who's on the coverage. We're not going to be able to see from this angle, I can tell. But he goes back. From that angle, it appears that he did catch the ball, but we can't tell. We're going to look at it at another angle and see if we can determine whether he caught the ball. There it appears that he did.
Well, the only problem with that, and he caught the ball, it counts. But you can see the official was still coming downfield trying to get a view of that. I don't believe he had a good view.
Well, the Bears got themselves into a situation, which we'll talk about later, throwing with 19 seconds to go down deep in
Credit to the Rams. That's the end of the first half. Rams 14, Bears nothing. 12:30 Eastern time. Check the local listing. Deep drop for Ferragamo on first down. He hits Gooman out of the backfield. Singletary puts the hit on him, but the Rams pick up about 7 yards to the... All right, Brent. What a big play by the Redskins. This is Eric Dickerson cutting it back. What a move. Dickerson inside the 45 with a couple of nifty moves. Got through David Simmons on the left side. Second and nearly 10. Ferragamo runs out of time. McMichael sacks him. Back to the 48-yard line of Los Angeles. Steve McMichael, number 76. Is Dan Raines out with an injury. Ferragamo has time and goes deep. Knocked away beautifully by Richardson. And the intended receiver was Gordon Jones, the former Tampa Bay Buccaneer. Richardson was with him step for step and perfectly timed. They're using up a little time, down to 5 seconds. They get it off. Oh, coming and it's blocked. And I believe it was Richardson. Mike Richardson with the block. A big play by the Bears. They have not been a big play team this season, and they get one here, and they defensively. Third down and 9. Big play for the Bears here. They've got to make it happen. McMahon under pressure, and he overthrows Suey. So they didn't make it happen. That is fourth down. Ferragamo gives it to Dickerson, and the Bears do a fine job. Mike Hartenstein just backed up the blocker on him right into the traffic, and McMichael and Keys finished it off, but Hartenstein did a job on Dennis Harrah. They have certainly been very basic offensively. Ferragamo near the goal line, lots of time, gets it off to Barber, who is tackled, I believe, short of the first down. Otis Wilson, number 55, made the hit on the tight end, and yes, it will be a couple of yards short. Has time, gets a pretty good kick away. McKinnon from the 40. Good block from Dent, and a good open field tackle by Carson. Howard Carson, who's been effective on the punting team of the Rams today. A 41-yard kick by Misko, a 7-yard return. Good field position for the Bears. Their own down, Chicago at their own 46. And to Suey. To the 50-yard line. They may spot it inside the 50 at the 49. They will. Payton slipped and is covered after a gain of about 4. Short of the first down, near the 45-yard line. In motion. Little razzle-dazzle roll to the left. They get it to Suey. He's got some room. Good block by Saldi. And a first down inside the 20. Well executed, pretty play by the Chicago Bears. They'll spot it at the 19-yard line. Jim Collins made the tackle there. First down, Bears threatening for the first time in the game. Payton dives over the 15 to the 14-yard line. Good block by Calvin Thomas, the lead back.
Sure was, and he had to take on a pretty big man, too.
George Andrews, linebacker, number 52. They give it to Moorhead on the reverse, and the Rams saw it all the way. That was Mel Owens, number 58. They just tracked that one and stayed on the case and dropped him for a loss. They'll be blitzing on this 3rd and 9. Out of the shotgun. They give it to Payton, who's going to throw. Back to McMahon. McMahon is open. And there are Bears fans in the house.
Walter Payton is now 3 for 4 with 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns. Can you believe that? As a passer this year, the number 1 rated passer in the NFL is in
to Jim McMahon. Some fun finally. Kickoff comes down at the 20, takes a Bears bounce to the 2-yard line. It is Rams ball, but just barely. The Bears nearly had possession. And out of the end zone, Dickerson had a good hold-off tackle. Gets out to the 7, maybe the 8-yard line. Behind the ball, Farmer. Pitch out, Dickerson. Wilson in pursuit, can't get him. He has a first down to the 15-yard line. Eric Dickerson showing a turn of speed on the corner. David Simmons, number 57, forced him out. Dickerson, Redden, Barry Redden, number 30. Fine piece of running, squirting through out to the 25-yard line, close to the first down. And wide receivers on the left side. And they give it to Redden, and he nearly got away from Singletary, who forced him out, but they have the first down. And he's just not real confident. There's Farmer getting loose, George Farmer, and it'll be Singletary forcing him out. But he got away from Richardson on the corner, turned it upfield, and another big first down for the Rams into Bears territory at the 48. In motion. Ferragamo back this way, complete. Mike Barber, the tight end, has a first down inside the 25-yard line. The Bears, if they could march at the distance for a score. Dickerson. Oh, he eluded two Bear tacklers. McMichael and Frazier both had a chance at him.
You can see the whole side of the left side of the Ram offensive line out in front, standing up, screening, and then he cuts back, and McMichael thought sure he had him, number 76 and 21, and Dickerson is really good at that cutback. He has a knack of finding the crease, and that's what John Robinson said. He runs him as a single back.
Yard line, 2nd and 7. Dickerson away from one tackler, stopped at the 6. Steve McMichael finally pulled him down, but Dickerson just finally wearing down that Bears defense as he's trying to get wide. Dickerson, touchdown or not? No, by about 4 inches. He didn't quite get to that pylon. Well, Dickerson is at the goal line, but no, yes it is, touchdown. A late signal from the officials, but Dickerson is in the end zone. And his second touchdown of the afternoon is 17th on the season. And the Los Angeles Rams march from their 2-yard line, grinding it out, staying with their game plan, and they've opened the lead to 20-7.
You know, he has a good chance to break Gale Sayers' rookie record of
8 yards in 14 plays, a 1-yard score by Dickerson, and 6:24 valuable time used up on the clock. The Bears are up against it with 13:54 remaining in regulation time. And so they bring him out with McMahon continuing at quarterback. Down, Suey in motion. Short drop, McMahon pressured out by Youngblood. Can't find a man and stepped out of bounds at the 30 for a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Bears. Suey starts in motion one way, back the other. Up the middle, complete to the tight end, Moorhead. First down to the 42-yard line of the Bears. Carl Eckern and Jim Collins, the middle linebackers, and the 3-4 combined on the hit. First down, and McMahon running out of time in there is finally dropped. Reggie Doss got him, number 71. It appeared that the tight end Saldi was open on the right side. The other 2 receivers downfield were well covered. And he just ran out of time as Doss made the stop.
Well, the Rams are all of a sudden becoming sackers, aren't they? After some problems the last 2 or 3 games, they have...
Complete to Payton out of the backfield, and the Rams converge on him immediately. It'll be a gain of about 5. Nolan Cromwell, at his new strong safety position this year, makes the tackle, and they are 3 of 10 converting on 3rd down. McMahon can run for it, and he does get over the marker to the 46-yard line. Andrews, the linebacker, and the cornerback Eric Harris. Payton out the right side. He's got running room. Payton cut by Johnny Johnson, but he has another Bears first down at the 32-yard line.
This was going to be okay when number 26, Matt Suey, got to the outside. Anytime you can get the up back to the outside and around the horn, you know that the running back is going to make some big yardage. So
the applause is for the sign indicating that statistic. And look at this. A hand also from referee Chuck Herberling and the crowd.
So he's not too far behind Jimmy Brown. He now ranks 4th on the all-time list.
Doesn't compare himself to them. But he wanted to meet Walter Payton. Matt Suey blasting forward for about 5 yards. Mel Owens made the stop, and the Bears, meanwhile, finally putting a solid drive together here and are now in scoring territory at the 28 of the Los Angeles Rams. Trail back for the Rams.
Blitz all out.
Shotgun up the middle, complete. Jay Saldi, first down to the 15-yard line of the Rams. Ivory Sully, number 37, on the tackle. Second down. Bashnagle in motion. Payton picks his way through and just absolutely knocked Nolan Cromwell back about 4 yards. Got inside the 10 for a gain of about 4. Down conversions. They made their last 2. 3rd and 2. Matt Suey, and Suey driving hard, has the first down inside the 5-yard line. Eckern and Collins, the middle linebackers on the hit.
Interesting play because that time they sent Walter Payton in motion, and you figured he wasn't going to carry the ball, so Suey was the only guy left.
Nickelback. Meissner is in up front. Play action. Rolling is McMahon. He can get in. He does. Touchdown. Noah Jackson leading the blocking, and Jim McMahon has reduced the margin. His second touchdown of the game. 84-yard drive in 14 plays. McMahon going the distance makes it 21-14. You can see he's a very relaxed-looking young man at this point, but he's on. Rams trying to keep the ball and use the clock. They go to Dickerson. Dickerson still going, and he got the first down. They had him stopped short of the first down, it appeared, but with Eric Dickerson, boy, you better make sure. And you better have a couple of guys. Bell is on the wing left. Dickerson cuts it back away from Hartenstein. Singletary chases him all the way to the far sideline. Mike Singletary is going to sleep well tonight. Another little breather now on 2nd and 1. Barry Redden, a good hole, pulled down by Hartenstein, but he has another Ram first down. So these two defensive teams starting to show a little wear and tear as the Rams had a long drive from their 2 that resulted in the score that made it 21-7, and then 49 remaining regulation time. 7-point Rams lead. Dickerson takes it up the middle and got about 4, maybe 5 before he's driven back. Farmer and Denard out to the left now. Farmer in motion to the right. Dickerson right. Cuts inside and a good tackle on the corner. It was Dave Dewerson and Mike Richardson combining to pull him down after he had busted through one tackle. Got themselves the ball game. Out of the shotgun. Doss. Oh, a quick flip to Moorhead, and it is a first down play. What a play by the Bears. Doss barreling in on Jim McMahon, who made the perfect little push pass to Moorhead, and a bold play, and it worked. They've still got a long way to go from the 21. Matt Suey is hit immediately. Did not get much. Couple. Carl Eckern, number 55 on the tackle. 110. And they're in the hurry-up. They're under a minute now. Up the middle, complete to Jay Saldi. Saldi has a first down to the 35.
They need the touchdown.
Deep drop, short pass. Suey with blockers in front. And he is knocked forward. Picked up only about 6, maybe 7 on the play. Reggie Doss knocked him down. 36 seconds and counting. Oh, second down. Away from the rush of the blitzing linebacker Owens, trying to find somebody, and gets out of bounds with 20 seconds on the clock.
Position the Bears are in right now. The Rams are going to be dropping way off, but you got to go for something.
He's in trouble. Gets the ball off to Suey. Suey slow to get started, looking for blockers now. A flag down. 10 seconds on the clock. As he could not find a man downfield, he went
Personal
to
foul.
Suey.
Flipping. Number 34, offense on the run.
Walter
First
Payton.
down.
10 seconds away from it. Out of the shotgun.
The Rams don't have that many people that far down the field.
They finally go to Willie Gall, who's out of bounds with 3 seconds left at the 40-yard line. And the Rams are dropping way back, everybody back. McMahon steps up, throws it deep to the corner. Galt just took a man out of the end zone. The ball was overthrown. And it is incomplete, and that'll be it. There is John Robinson as the Los Angeles Rams outlasted the Chicago Bears. Neither team brilliant offensively, but Eric Dickerson was.